What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bench with the Tovar Brothers. We are the Tovar Brothers. Joey here, joined by my brother Angel. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
Special Saturday episode. I would say because of the divisional round, and we just want to be so up to date. But the real reason is a little bit of a medical emergency.
Yeah. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to say it. If not, let's just move on.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll say it. Your boy's been dealing with a kidney stone.
Oh,
yeah, kidney stone. It's amazing how just a little tiny, I think, buildup of calcium it is.
I don't know.
Just brings you to your knees.
Buildup of pain and frustration.
I've been dealing with it. I think it's gone. I woke up this morning and I feel good. So we thought, let's shoot a show.
Okay, yeah.
So happy Saturday. Thanks for your patience. Of course, we usually get a show out on Friday, but what the hell? It's Saturday. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's 7:30 in the morning, and we're ready to rock and roll. Episode number 80 for Saturday, January 20th, 2024.
Famous 80s. Isn't Jerry Rice number 80?
Jerry Rice.
This one's the Jerry Rice show. That's like the greatest of all time.
Beginning and ending with Jerry Rice.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching the show.
Hi.
Please like the show, like the video. You took your time to click on it. Might as well like it.
Yeah.
Just one more click.
Yeah.
And then if you feel like doing a couple more clicks, go to subscribe to the channel. That's always nice.
Just bundle all of it.
Just a couple clicks. That's all it takes you.
Bundle it to a nice. Thank you for that. If you just did that, thank you.
Yes,
we appreciate that.
No, seriously, thanks for joining us on our YouTube channel. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcast, thanks for joining us on the audio version of Bench with the Tovar Brothers. We appreciate all you guys as we are 20 episodes away from episode number 100.
It's insane. They've flown by. They've all been more fun than
they really
the last
have.
one. Yeah, it's crazy.
I haven't done too much looking back. I probably at some point will start looking at the old episodes.
I don't. I probably don't want to.
I just want to see kind of.
How many things we probably got wrong
back when we weren't amazing at this. Now
we're just about at.
Now we got calls about the Emmys, but back in the day,
Emmys give for first time ever. Emmys give for Grammys. Wait,
what?
You're right. They do.
What are you talking? Yeah, you tried to. Yeah,
I get mixed up.
Yep. Okay, make sure you're following us also on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Search at Bench Show, spelled just like that, and keep up with all the stuff we have going there on the social media platforms. I have in my notes here, because my notes were for Friday, Happy Purple Friday, although Purple Friday was yesterday. You know what that is?
No.
So Maryland Governor Wes Moore proclaimed yesterday, Purple Friday in Maryland in honor of the Ravens.
Oh,
that's commitment.
That's cool.
That's how you win a ring.
See, Baltimore is probably vibing right now.
That's how that's how you win a ring.
Yeah.
I guess everyone yesterday in Maryland was rocking purple, so
that's cool.
Congrats to you guys.
Shout out to Maryland.
Yep.
That's a pretty good, cool thing.
We're gonna fly here because honestly, you got football to watch.
Yep.
So we're just trying to get you a quick hit of football, and then hope you enjoy a great day of a couple young quarterbacks trying to shock the world today. Let's get to the news. Andy Reid might retire.
Please don't retire.
The Chiefs are bracing for possibly legendary head coach Andy Reid retiring, per Mike Florio. I know Mike Florio does just run his mouth sometimes, but this is a hell of a thing to put out in the atmosphere.
If so, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, Nick Saban, same year. That's wild.
The same offseason. That's
Hall of Fame offseason.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bears interviewed Cliff Kingsbury for the offensive coordinator position. It's a lockdown. Caleb Williams.
Well, they interviewed
the Bears.
Greg Roman last week, right? So
I was also thinking about, hey, if you're about to make the biggest decision of your career, Ryan Poles, you want every bit of information. Yeah. Why not sit down for 4 hours with Cliff Kingsbury?
So Cliff Kingsbury and Greg Roman both interviewed both different types of offenses for different types of quarterbacks. One of which they have on the team, and the other one is in the draft right now.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is because Cliff Kingsbury was the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach at USC with Caleb Williams this past year in that terrible year of football.
Just not showing their hand.
Yeah. Moving on here with Cowboys, they have decided they are going to keep Big Mike McCarthy for at least one more year. What a winner's move.
What's that thing? Insanity is thinking that you can get a different result, or what is it?
It's it's like doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Yeah. Insanity in Dallas.
Yeah.
When Bill Belichick is out there, you pick Mike McCarthy or Bill
Mike
Belichick.
McCarthy. To me, this just screams of, hey, we kicked the tires on Harbaugh and Vrabel, and the first question they asked was, "Well, is Jerry Jones?
Is
still
Jerry there? Yes. I'm out.
Is
Good.
he still doing a weekly radio hit?
I'm going to go interview for Atlanta.
Is he still doing post game press conferences before the players or the coaches, talking about players and how they're used and game plan?
No thanks.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel interviewing in the Chargers. That's your spot for him.
I want on there so
Excited?
bad.
You know what? I'm there.
A team that has talent but no toughness, a head coach that has toughness and had no talent last year. Just combine these two, it's a perfect marriage.
Oh, Mike Vrabel, man. Yeah. That's, I think, the only interview I've seen him take.
Do it.
NFL's announced the performances for the Super Bowl 58.
Yeah.
58. So we know about Usher at halftime.
Usher, baby.
Okay. National anthem. I want you to give me thumbs up, thumbs down. National anthem, Reba McEntire.
We just had Chris Stapleton, and now you
yeah.
have Reba. Okay, sorry.
I think anyone was going to struggle to follow Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest of all time.
Reba's not the one.
No.
She's not the one. NFL swing and a miss.
Sorry.
America the Beautiful, sung by, have you seen this?
No.
Post Malone.
Okay. I love Post Malone, so I'll give it a chance. I'm not sure he'll do very well, but I'll give it a chance here.
That's a total wild card.
Yeah, it could be really great or like, oh man. But I believe in him.
I like it. And then lift every voice and sing.
The Black National Anthem, right?
The Black National.
Is that not the name for it?
I don't think that's what it's called.
That's what it's all on Twitter.
For all intents and purposes, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Day. And I'll rise up. That's I think it's her only song. But yeah, Andrew Day.
He's come out with one song and it's so popular that's a good song though.
I got her at the Super Bowl.
Hey, there you go.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook playing for the Ravens today. Is that thing?
Cool. One of the guys though.
Yeah.
I mean, Gus Edwards should lead the pack there.
Bill Belichick, second interview with the Falcons. Most likely he's going to go there.
And then didn't they second interview Harbaugh too?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
So these two Falcons out here leading the pack with all these big dog head coaches.
If I'd know that Falcons roster.
Hey, it's a young roster filled with talent. I'd fight for it too.
Any chance Arthur Smith's in on the hiring process just to give some advice?
Arthur Smith is doing a personal workout right now with Cordell Patterson, getting
with
ready
just
for
a
next
ton
year.
of pre-workout.
Yeah, yep.
Just pissed.
What an idiot.
Okay, average price for the Buccaneers-Lions game on tomorrow on Sunday, $1,100.
No, thank you.
Lions, to me, this screams, we're not getting back. We're not getting back here anytime soon.
We'll pay whatever we can.
Let's no, I'm saying like the team, like let's charge as much as we can because I don't know the last time we could charge.
Yeah.
I don't know when the next time we could charge for a playoff ticket. So
And you know what? They'll probably buy them too. Detroit fans are really, really passionate.
Yeah.
Like they always are. But this year, they might have a chance here, so.
Highest priced divisional game in NFL history.
That's crazy. The Lions and Buccaneers have that title.
In NFL history.
Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield. That's crazy. We we have Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen going at today, right?
Nope.
Or tomorrow, whatever it is.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cam McCormick, have you heard about him?
No.
Returning for his 9th season of eligibility in college football.
There you go. There you go. Loving that college campus.
Suffered season-ending injuries 2018, 19, 2020, 2021. Just keep getting graded eligibility. So, good luck, McCormick. Yeah, I feel like you should dominate at this point.
29-year-old freshman.
Yep. Yeah. Teams that could do Hard Knocks next year. Bears, Broncos, Saints.
Broncos, please.
Yes. Sean
Payton would absolutely hate it, but I, as a fan, would absolutely love it.
Mark Andrews, full participant in practice, not going to play in the game, I don't think.
I wish he would. He phenomenal player, but sucks.
Ian Rappaport is going to be a free agent here because ESPN might acquire NFL Network. So,
what?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep. So, Ian Rappaport.
The first thing was...
Put a chair right here. Get Ian in here?
Yeah.
He'll bounce. He'll be fine. He's going to full-on join the Pat McAfee.
ESPN's going to buy NFL
Something
Network?
like that, yeah, where they're going to... They basically, the conflict is that ESPN already has Schefter. So, once they acquire a piece or whatever of...
don't go to Fox. Whatever you just don't go to Fox.
Oh, he won't. He's not a Fox guy.
Like, go to Barstool. Be their guy.
He's going to have his pick of where he wants to go.
Yeah. Go to one of the... Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather have Rappaport than Schefter.
Yeah, Schefter's kind of a clown. Yeah. Kind of a corporate clown. There you go.
Kirk Cousins. There's mutual interest in the Vikings, but also says he will explore free agency a little bit.
Yeah. He put him on the Falcons, put him on the Steelers, put him on a lot of teams, and they are very, very good.
Yep. Could be a thing. And then the final thing here, the big story yesterday that broke, Antonio Pierce, the next head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Looks like he's going to surround himself with a couple of veteran coaches. Smart move, I think.
Yeah.
But this man worked himself away into a head coaching position. Congrats, Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Don't think the Raiders did search out and reach out to other head coaches. They took a couple days. They're like,
You don't got to do that.
let me just call him. No, but this is the right choice, though. I think this is the right choice. This team played well with him, head coach. We'll see how it is now when he has a full draft now. It's his team. So if you could turn this into a successful full-time thing, good for you, man.
To you, does this mean all those veteran players are probably going to stay put?
Yeah.
Like I think Devontae could have moved. I think Max obviously threatened moving. Josh Jacobs, all those guys. You think they just stay in Las Vegas?
Josh might leave. Josh Jacobs because his contract. But no, I think players love him. Maybe Josh Jacobs comes back on a cheaper deal because he likes him so much. I don't know. Yeah. Those players love some Antonio Pierce. So
yeah, congrats Antonio Pierce.
Yeah, congrats, man.
The Raider Nation embraces you. That's the news for this Saturday morning. Let's get into a game preview. I tell you what, Saturday is just, honestly, Saturday's games I'll take over Sunday's games just because that Bucs-Lions game is, not the most exciting. But we got two young quarterbacks today trying to just do the impossible.
Prove the world, shock the world.
We got C.J. Stroud trying to take down the number one, the consensus best team in the NFL, Baltimore Ravens. And then you got the Packers trying to go into Santa Clara and do the unthinkable, beat a 49ers team that's fully healthy, with a raucous crowd. It's going to be
off a bye week.
Off a bye week.
Both these teams are off a bye week. Ravens and 49ers.
Like the scholar Michael Scott once said, it's going to be zoppity.
It's going to be zoppity.
It's going to be zoppity.
It really will.
Let's get into this Texans-Ravens game first. C.J. Stroud. Is he enough? He was enough last week to beat one of the best defenses in the NFL, the Browns. Is he enough to elevate this team to the level of beating the Ravens at home?
He might be. Marlon Humphrey's out. That's their best corner.
Saw that.
They also have a very good defense, very good pass rush. So, obviously they could scheme up a way to hide their inefficiencies at cornerback without the best guy. But It's going to be tough. But if he does, I'm picking the Texans to win the whole thing. If he could beat the Ravens and the Browns back to back.
Yeah. He beat the best team in the NFL. Yeah, for sure.
But most likely the Ravens.
Yeah, I'll just start with this. I'm picking the Ravens, and I hate to do that.
Yeah.
I want so badly to pick Stroud. It's just, let me read you some stuff here. Ravens are 9.5-point favorites.
It's a big
That's
differential.
Huge in the playoffs. Ravens lead the NFL in point differential, plus 203.
Yep.
Lead in turnovers, plus 12. That, to me, is the name of this game because that's strength for strength. Stroud does not turn the ball over.
Yep.
So can he protect it against this team that's what they do? The Ravens lead the league in sacks. Bad news for the Texans. They lead the league in sacks given up. As far as I'm sorry, that's not right. They lead any playoff team. The remaining in the sacks given up. They've given up 47 sacks. 4 All-Pros.
Pretty good.
A couple linebackers there. Kyle Hamilton and Justin Matabuke.
Matabuke?
I nailed that.
That was pretty clean pronunciation.
Also, this is kind of like this Ravens team is not that they're not going to be here for the long run. They have 20 unrestricted free agents. This is very much a feel of now is the time.
Yeah, them and the Niners have this kind of thing where it's like last year we can't afford everybody next year, so let's do it this year. Ravens, tough choices next year, but this year they look fantastic.
Ravens have never hosted an AFC Championship game before in their 27 years of existence. They're only 27 years old. They're babies still.
They're babies, but they're making a freaking good legacy. All the Hall of Famers have gone through there.
So, obviously, the odds are stacked against the Texans.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens have to do one thing to just nail this in, and that is not overlook Nico Collins the way the Browns did.
Yeah.
The Browns just covered him like another receiver, and he torched him. I don't think the Ravens make that mistake.
Yeah, double Nico and see if anyone else can.
Noah Brown's out.
Yep.
So can Robert Woods and Dalton Schultz beat you?
Yeah.
If those guys can beat you,
then
tip your cap.
Yeah. But just say we're not going to lose it to Nico Collins, 8 catches for 190 yards. Yeah. We're not going to let that happen.
If Stroud could find a way to make that connection still work, despite him being literally the only
receiver
on his team that deserves like starting snaps, then jeez,
and
we
then
have a
phenom. And then the other side, they'll be just fine. Texas defense played phenomenal last week, but this is not the same Brown. This is not the same as the Browns. Lamar Jackson playing at MVP levels. He might win the whole. He probably is going to win the MVP.
So this is what I was reminded of in prepping for this game. Lamar Jackson doesn't have a pristine playoff record. I've just totally forgot about that element of his career.
Yeah.
He has traditionally not done well in the playoffs. This style offense has not done well in the playoffs. And although it's a new style, new coordinator, all that, they still are a team that leads the league in rushing. That's what they depend on for the most part. They're not incredibly overwhelming as far as weapons.
Yeah.
Like Isaiah Likely and Zay Flowers, two very young guys that they're going to rely on, that they need to carry the load here.
Yeah.
Because the one thing the Texans have been okay at is stopping the run.
Yeah.
They're sixth against that. So, I mean, I guess if they are going to have a chance, that's going to be it. But I'm going with the Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens, but I'm secretly whispering cheers for the Texans.
Exactly. I'm picking the Ravens, but I am just with all my heart cheering for the Texans.
Yeah.
Go
Come on, Stroud.
Texans.
Yeah.
But, we love all the teams here. Next game here let's cover is Packers in Santa Clara.
Literally the same things we just said for the last game.
Yeah, just mirroring storylines here. I think this one is more likely to happen, but still very unlikely to happen.
Packers. They ran the ball well last week, and the Niners' one weakness on defense is that they can't really stop the run very well.
Aaron Jones, I think, is a leading rusher in the NFL in the last 6 weeks.
So that means feed Aaron Jones. You better give him the ball as many times as you possibly can.
Yep, feed Aaron Jones. Let Love be special on third down and in the red zone.
Play action,
and play action. And I think you maybe could do something here. The key is defensively. Can you cover all these weapons?
That's the side where I just have no faith in any team really. Just like I said about the Texans defense, the Packers defense has a lot to go on. Christian McCaffrey, they said he's fully healthy with that calf injury, so just that alone is already giving you nightmares.
If there was a non-quarterback MVP in our book, it'd be Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
So can you focus on that and yet off of play action and with all the quick screens and stuff, cover and tackle Deebo Samuel and tackle George Kittle and cover Brandon Ayuk down the field? It's just they come at you in so many different ways. Yeah. It's going to be really tough for this Packers team. Jair Alexander, I think, will play, but he's hobbled. He was hurt last week.
Oh, yeah. Yep, he was hurt. He got hurt because his ankle just gave out. His ankle is just he's not 100%.
Yeah. On the Niners side, weaknesses?
Offensively, there's very few. Trent Williams is back. CMC is back. Debo's healthy.
Eric Armstead's back. So that helps in their run defense.
If you're gonna win this game, you're gonna need to get some turnovers. This is on Brock Purdy to prove that he could just deliver. Just get the ball to the right people at the right time. That's all his job is today. Just get to the right people at the right time.
In my mind, in my heart right now, I'm trying to convince myself to pick the Packers.
No,
you just keep mentioning names. I'm like, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
I forgot about Brock Purdy.
Yeah, secretly. I'm going to say that the Niners have this game because of the overwhelming talent, what's it called, difference?
Disparity, yeah.
But secretly, I'll be whispering cheers for go back, go.
Do I have the balls to take the Packers?
No, I don't. I don't have the cojones.
Do I? No, I don't.
I would love to pick the Texans. I would love to pick the Packers, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be – the Niners are very good.
In a way, it's a shame that they have to do this, but also in a way, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
True underdogs, these two.
These are some underdog stories. The Giants to the NFL against the Young Bucks to the NFL. That's an awesome Saturday of football. Moving on to our Sunday slate here. The Bucs are going to be in Detroit playing the Lions. The people who will be there will be very rich because it's very expensive to get in the building.
So take a look around and all stands. Know that these people have money.
It'll be played indoors, although there was one reporter this past week who asked Todd Bowles?
Yeah, Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles if the weather would impact his team and how they performed.
What a stupid question.
In the cold weather.
Look, I appreciate her and her job. I love sports reporters and what they do for sports, but this is just a stupid-ass question. Why?
If you didn't see it, a reporter asked Todd Bowles if he's worried about his team performing in the cold weather. And Todd Bowles
in Detroit.
And Todd Bowles looks at him and say, "You know, we're playing in a dome, right?"
And she's like, oh, more like psychologically.
And then he says, yeah, I think the 20-second walk from the bus to the building, I think we're going to be fine.
Get her, Todd.
Jeez.
Yeah. A little snappy.
But yeah, let's look at this game here. The Bucs are fun, and they're playing with house money. There's nothing to lose here. No one thought you were going to be in the playoffs, let alone.
This is the least sexiest underdog of the weekend.
That's a good way to say it. That's a great way to say it. That's a great way to say it. Like, they shouldn't win. They have no business winning, but they are playing the most unproven favored team. Mm-hmm. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because they've never been here before.
Literally never been here before. The Lions, though, hosting their second playoff game with a. I mean,
I was talking about the Lions. Lions are.
Yeah.
So, I get what you're saying.
Lions here favored by 6, so I feel like that should probably be more. But maybe that's even leaning in a little bit into hey, we haven't seen this team this far yet.
Yeah,
this is all I remember we used to play video games and you'd pass your previous checkpoint.
Yeah.
And think I've never been this far.
Yeah. Whatever happens, it happens.
Let's just see how this goes. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what the Lions are right now. But man, they're playing well. I think they're just gonna get a steady dose today of Montgomery and Gibbs, and just let's not leave this game to chance. Let's
also not leave it to our secondary covering Mike Evans and Chris Godwin because the Lions secondary can be beat.
Yeah, sneaky game here for a shootout.
Yeah. Right. That'd be the best case scenario as a football fan.
Yeah.
To watch with no skin in this game at all.
Baker Mayfield just rearing back and ripping it.
The Goff just rearing back and ripping it, or tossing it to Gibbs, or whatever. Whatever. The Bucs win if that defense can get some turnovers. Goff has been prone to have those games where he turns the ball over a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way that the Bucs kind of win there.
So exactly. There's a path here that the Bucs, who do stop the run at a decent clip, somehow just persuade the Lions to stop just pounding the rock with Montgomery and Gibbs and force Goff to go to the air, which for the most part is successful, but that does give you a better shot of turnovers and staying in the game. Yeah,
and Goff's had an up and down year as far as some games he'll be elite, and some games he'll have some turnovers, and it's been well documented this year.
Who you got?
I'll pick the Lions, but it's a lot closer than 6 points. I think it's going to be very, very, very close.
Yeah, I got the Lions here as well to get their second playoff game here at home. Yeah. Should be exciting. I have them moving forward to the NFC Championship game, possibly playing the Niners.
Oh, God.
And that'd be in Santa Clara, by the way. And then the last game of the weekend is the Chiefs at the Bills. Patrick Mahomes' first away playoff game. A lot has been made of that. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's never happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bills here hosting. Bills once again employing Bills Mafia to dig out the stadium. I mean, shout out to Bills Mafia.
Their fan base that has such dedication and love for their team.
Yeah. I was talking to a friend last night, and I told him if I was an Eagle fan, I'd be a Bills fan.
It's just fun to be a Bills fan.
It's just fun. Yeah,
just diehards to the
diehards. I feel like it's just the everyman fan base.
Yeah, it's like a white collar guys. Like, dude, I love the Bills.
Yeah,
because they play in a shitty stadium.
Yeah,
they jump off tables pregame. They're just a fun.
You know what they
group.
are? They're the Cubs.
I'm not saying that.
No, they haven't won in forever. That's why. I say
okay. I don't like Cubs fans, but yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. All right, Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, so
White Sox. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Southside.
Southside.
Let's talk about this game here for a couple minutes. Patrick Mahomes. Let's start here. Patrick Mahomes. My thing is this: the Bills are going to come out. I mean,
revved up.
Yeah. I mean, you saw last week that atmosphere was electric. That usually influences in a positive way the defense much more than the offense.
Yeah.
Because the defense is a lot more about effort. It's a lot more about being locked in. Can the Chiefs run the ball? Because if they can't run the ball and it's all on these weapons, not that I doubt Patrick Mahomes, but I doubt MVS in Buffalo. I doubt Sky Moore. I doubt Kadarius Toney. Anyone other than Rashee Rice and Kelsey. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
And then on the other side, Gabe Davis is out once again, so it's just Stephon Diggs versus a very good, underrated, one All-Pro Chiefs secondary.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't you ever underestimate my boy Khalil Shakir again. Big game from Khalil Shakir.
Oh, okay. Well,
Khalil Shakir.
He's gonna have to have
one. Dalton Kincaid, big game.
He's
as well.
Yeah, because that secondary is very good. Yeah. Snead proved last week, I'm pretty.
Snead is going to erase Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is not going to be here today. I don't think they'll need him. I think Cook and those other two.
That's the one thing that scares me about the Bills side is that, what if you lock up Diggs? Who else? I mean,
that's been the story of the end of the year. Though.
Yeah, but Josh Allen could just do Josh Allen things and make anyone make. Yeah,
Diggs, I think fantasy wise didn't have like a wide receiver one week for like the last couple weeks of the season.
And they went on winning streak.
And they're winning big games. So okay, Chiefs to me though, can you max the physicality and emotion and just that aspect of this game? Because that's where you need to get to.
Also, like all week, Josh Allen hasn't asked, like, are you friends with Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, they're buddies. They golf together. But you know, deep down, it says, I want to kick this guy's ass. Dude.
Yeah. Also, let's not bury the lead. Haley Steinfeld versus Taylor Swift.
I want Steinfeld. Team Steinfeld. Because we don't. She's a celebrity girlfriend who doesn't get overshown because they keep their private life private.
I feel like she has enough celebrity. She's like, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't need to take from my guys.
Actually, you won't even see me walk in. I'm gonna go through the back door.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, like, where are my cameras? Camera A, camera B.
And then Brittany Mahomes is like, me too.
Yeah, but Mahomes like, me too, right? We're such the same. I don't talk about this anymore. I don't give any more time to the Mahomes
let's talk about the Bills
outside
here.
of Patrick.
Bills will always have the same question: can Josh Allen not make the game-losing turnovers?
Yeah.
Can he take care of the ball enough? He's gonna be.
Spags is a fantastic defensive coordinator, so it's going to be such a good game.
Is he going to bait him into making some hero plays? Is he going to be sending blitzes like crazy? Is he going to be...
Or can the Bills stop Josh Allen? Like, stop trying to be the hero for every play.
Okay, yeah.
Like, do it when 2-minute drives, fourth quarter, but James Cook. Get James Cook going. Get these tight ends, spread it out.
Yeah. And yeah, for the Bills... Can they exercise this demon? I mean, the Chiefs last year broke their heart. That 10-second?
2 years ago, yeah.
2 years ago, that 10-second, 40-some yard drive to win the game, the field goal. I mean, after Josh Allen has just done all he could to win that game, this is a huge game for the Bills. If you can't get to the Super Bowl at least in a year where Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow's gone, next year C.J. Stroud's going to be surrounded by more talent. Yeah. Anthony Richardson will be back. I mean, the Chiefs aren't going to be down for long.
No,
they're going to rebound. This is your year.
This is your year. This is the year where the Chiefs don't have a true elite wideout core, and Kelsey's falling off a little bit.
Yeah,
this is this is your time. If you don't get a championship now, what is this Bills era besides disappointing?
Chiefs, as long as Andy Reid doesn't retire, I think if they lose this year, it's just okay. Let's fix our problems and get back next year.
Yeah,
Mahomes is still young. Kelsey is getting up there, but they found something in Rashee Rice, and this defense is elite. So they're very close to just a run it back situation.
But if the Bills lose, it's like, okay, so what do we do now? Like what do we change now?
You gotta really coach.
Yeah,
and it's not fair and it's not his fault. But you gotta change something.
Yeah, something.
Who you got?
I'm picking the home team. I'm picking Buffalo.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
We both are picking the Bills.
Suck it, Taylor.
Because screw you, Taylor.
Yeah, that's just because I hate that side.
That's our show for today, guys. Hope you have a great Saturday of football in this divisional round. It's gonna be zopping.
It's gonna be super fun. Oh my God, Saturday and Sunday. Let's go.
Let's do it. We will see you Monday morning with a brand new show. Thanks so much for joining, and enjoy some football.
Peace.
Bye.